Hey everyone, welcome to your workout. Like almost every workout we do, we're going to begin by warming up, by practicing the exercises that you're going to do in kind of a safe and easy, kind of a simple way to do it. So if you'd like to join us, we're going to begin by doing push-ups. That's going to be the first element of your program today. And we'll talk a little bit about how this is all going to flow together. In fact, that's our key word. Today is going to be a flow workout. It's going to feel a little like cardio, not a lot of breaks built in, but you're going to have a lot of, we'll say fun in quotes, as we move from one exercise to the other. It gets busy, it gets interesting. Second exercise is a shoulder tap. You'll do this from push-up position, and you'll see both Maggie and I are in that high plank position, that push-up position, and we're just gently reaching over and trying to touch the shoulder. Now, there's nothing magical about touching the shoulder, so if you're trying this on your own, don't worry about it. Even just lifting your hand up an inch off the ground and putting it back down is totally an option. That's something that can help you if it helps get a little bit better, all right? Third exercise is a bird dog. I love the name of this one because you look like a dog that's pointing at something that's trapped in a bush something, or something or somewhere. And then again, there's variations here, but the idea is that you're balancing on your hands and feet, or maybe your hands and a knee, and you're lifting up an arm and a leg. Now, most people find that this is a little easier if you're doing opposites. So for instance, if your right leg is up, then your left arm goes up. You can try the same sides. It gets very challenging, but again, you are always allowed to do what works for you. And then our last move is called the get up. This is where you're simply standing up and then getting back down to the ground. And again, there's a lot of different ways to do this. You'll see that sometimes I'll go down to just my hands and knees. Sometimes I might lay all the way down on the floor, right? Using the knees to get back up. Sometimes I won't put my knees down at all. But again, the goal is for you to do this the best way you know how. This is one of those great mobility moves that helps you stay flexible. And it's also a little bit of strength that helps you stay capable. All right, so we're gonna take a little break here, 30 seconds or so. And let's kind of talk about how you're gonna move through this. So you've got 4 exercises. You're gonna go push-ups for a minute. Then the next minute, you're gonna go push-ups plus shoulder taps. Then you're gonna keep adding. Every minute we're gonna add until we're building kind of a busy, complex little thing here, all right? We're gonna go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin with those push-ups. We've got 60 seconds here. All right, now, we did jump right in. Let's talk about strategy here real quick. Recognize that this is a video. It's because it is that you have the added bonus of being able to pause. I'm not right in front of you. This isn't, live action here. So it's totally fine. If you need to pause the video, take a little more time, that's cool. If we started too fast for you, you weren't quite ready, you needed to get a mat, you needed to get something else, that's fine. You do what you need to do. Otherwise, if you're ready, the goal is to move and to see kind of how far you can get in 60 seconds of time. The reminder is that you have 60 seconds. It doesn't mean that you have to rep the entire time. You don't have to do push-ups the whole time. You can get down to your knees, you can take rest, do what you need to do so that you can have a really good workout here, something that's really helpful. All right, you've got about 6 more seconds, and then we're gonna add a shoulder tap to the mix. We're gonna add some complexity. 3, 2, 1. So we keep doing push-ups, and then we add a shoulder tap. Ready? Like this. Push up, at the top, pause, tap each shoulder, or like we said, pick the hand up and then do it again. Yeah, there you go. Lots of push-ups today, but now you're getting that built-in break with the shoulder taps. And like I said, every minute here, we're gonna be adding a little bit, right? It's kind of like a pyramid. We start with those push-ups and then we add another layer of shoulder taps. And then our next minute, we're gonna add that other layer of bird dogs. The goal for you right now is to keep it moving, keep yourself moving smooth, keep it safe, make sure that you look good, make sure that you feel good. In some of our other videos, we talk about adding a little tension. I like to say that you're flexing a little bit. Play around with it. It's okay to experiment. It's okay to be curious about that. Test and see what you can do. 5 seconds, we're gonna add bird dogs. 3, 2, 1. And let's see it. Try to pick an arm and a leg up. And if picking both of them up at the same time is too challenging, a nice way to back it off, to Goldilocks it, to make it just right, is to pick up just a leg. Put it down and then pick up just an arm and put it down. That's always okay too. No matter what you're doing, we want you to feel good. We want you to feel confident about it. And in that same breath, I'll also say that I want you occasionally working just outside of your abilities. I want this to be a little challenging for you. And as you work through that challenge, you get better, you improve. That's a big part of what we're doing here. And don't forget to smile. It's okay to have fun. If it's not fun, I would say change it up. It's okay for something to be challenging. You can totally relish the challenge of it. It's okay if it's not all fun. I get that. I just think that you're more likely to repeat it if you're smiling, if it's fun. 3, 2, 1, and the last bit is adding that get up. So keep your routine going. Push-ups, shoulder taps, bird dogs, and when you're done with that, stand all the way up, reach for the ceiling, and then get right back up again. Or right back down again, I should say. Good. All right, your last minute here. And by now, again, you haven't taken a break. Hopefully you're starting to feel that whole body workout coming. We can call it cardio if we want to. Sometimes I call it conditioning. Sometimes with a flow like this, you're really just getting lost in the movement here. Really kind of losing track of time because you're enjoying it, because you're feeling the challenge, because you're adding complexity. All of that can help make this into what it's meant to be, which is good movement. You've got about 10 more seconds. Stay sharp, still looking good. Lots of clean ways to get up and down. If it's feeling good for you, chances are it's good to keep going. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you're in the middle of a flow or a series, you can totally finish. Again, there's nothing magical about stopping at exactly 4 minutes or so. So you wrap it up however you want. If you'd like to join us, Mags and I are going to go ahead and get into our active recovery positions. Now we realize you were on your wrist a lot, so you're going to see me doing a little bit of a wrist opener here for the next 20 seconds or so. If you want to do that, that's cool. If you've got a different type of corrective exercise or something that stretches you, you go ahead and do that too. The thing to keep in mind is that this is just one workout, one part of a workout today. For some of you, especially if this is the only workout or the first workout that you've ever done with us, this might be it. It's a solid 5 minutes, including some warm-up time. I think it's actually closer to 7 or 8 minutes. But it can be an awesome start to your day. It can be an awesome finish to your day. It can be whatever it needs to be. If you've been working out with us for a while, you might also want to do something else. And if that's the case, we have other exercises for you. You can check out on our channel, or if you're doing one of our programs, you'll know what's next based on your program. But at any rate, we loved working out with you. Thanks for joining us, and I'm going to let Maggie wrap us up.
Well, hey everyone, Maggie here. We would love for you to subscribe to this channel. We have a lot more workout videos with different focuses and different lengths of time that we would love for you to check out. And if you subscribe, you'll kind of always be in the loop on what we're coming up with. Thanks again for joining us, gang. Make it a great day.